Yeah, thank you for having me at first. As you introduced, this is Nekbahta Pauzada, and I'm a white scholar at the American University of Afghanistan, pursuing my third year of undergraduate program at this university in the major of political science and public administration. Coming to the question, the journey was good, though challenging, because leaving the country was the hardest decision I could make because we were told to leave. I just got a call and they told me that you have an hour to go to this place, and then we were moved by buses to the airport. In the airport, we waited for 3 days until we got our flight, and then we arrived to Qatar, Doha city, and then after 3 days of waiting there and the Qatar city was a great place. They provided every services we need. We are grateful for the accommodation and the services they provided. And after that, we got to Albania, the city of Tirana, and the journey was challenging because it was the hardest decision I could make during my whole life. It's never easy to leave a place where I've grown up in, the streets I walked in during my whole studying life, but this situation made us to make a decision, something like that.
I mean, growing up, you've only ever known Afghanistan as it was under the influence, the presence of the US and NATO forces. Did you ever imagine that this day would come when you had to leave for your own safety and for that of your family?
Well, truthfully speaking, I have never imagined a situation that Taliban will take over the city, or at least we were not thinking that they could be able to take over the capital, because there were always conflicts and fights in the provinces around. But there was not the situation was not that hard or that tough in the capital. It just took us by surprise. We tried our whole life to get an education, to prepare ourselves to serve our people in the future, to become leaders of our people. But then everything suddenly just was destroyed overnight.
Yeah. And tell us about the situation where you are now. How are you being taken care of? How are you being looked after there in Albania?
So I would like to take this opportunity to thank the all Albanian people, the Prime Minister, the Foreign Minister, as well as the US Ambassador in Albania, because they welcomed us in the airport, and they just came yesterday to meet us all, the Afghan refugees who came here to Albania. And they just they took care of us, and they are still taking care of us in a very great manner. And we are thankful for the services and for the kindness of them. Okay. They are just amazing and wonderful in everything.
What do you see?
They are just hospitable people.
Where do you see your future? Do you wish to stay in Albania? Do you see your future elsewhere? Do you hope that one day you may be able to return eventually to Afghanistan?
The situation for now is very confusing and very it's too hard to make a decision of where to go. But for the time being, the hope and the thing that I see, or the thing that I think of my future, is that I have to study and to finish my undergraduate, because I'm at my fifth semester of undergraduate, and I need to complete my studies, because that's the only way that I can serve my people, myself, my relatives, my family, and my whole nation.